So good morning from Patchogue State Forest, Allentown, Connecticut. First full day of my first camping trip in Connecticut. Lots of little bugs around the area here already. But anyway, so I slept pretty good on the new mattress configuration, things like that. So now I'm just out here, and I already got up, made my coffee and everything. So now I'm about to start making some breakfast. I'm gonna make my breakfast scrambler this morning. And I'm gonna get started on some hiking and stuff. First agenda, well, actually, we'll probably shoot another video here after breakfast to the campground tour of Mount Misery Campground. We'll have that released later, and then we're gonna do a hike up Mount Misery itself, and we'll see what we feel like doing from there. Probably do the rhododendron trail, and we'll see. It's supposed to get pretty warm today, though. 87 degrees is the forecasted high. So I don't know what to expect for weather today. That may limit my abilities because it's just going to be too hot too fast, but we'll see. Anyway, alright, let's get some breakfast going. So instead of carrying around a bag of frozen shredded hash browns to make my breakfast scramble, I'm just carrying around this Hungry Jack. I've had these on the video before. The first time I made the entire box, which makes way too much food for me. You're supposed to fill this box up with hot water, let it sit for about 12 minutes, let the potatoes hydrate, and then you cook it up. But I don't need that much. I made way too much potatoes. I ended up throwing away most of it, unfortunately. So I'm trying a little different. I've done this before, it worked, so I think it's been on the video here before when I was up at that cabin out in Western Mass back in January. But I put about half a cup of potatoes and some hot water in the pan here instead. The rest I'll put inside of an airtight container when I get back home again of some sort, and that'll be saved for future trips. And being dehydrated, I don't have to use any space in my fridge. I don't have to worry about it spoiling. I just got to keep it dry. If I keep it dry, I've got plenty of potatoes, so I'll probably get like a mason jar, put it in. Just keep some of that around, and I can make the stuff. I'm going to do a lot more of these sorts of things here. The less stuff I have to put in the fridge, the better. So I'll just let that sit in the pan for 12 minutes. I'll drain the excess water, and I'll start cooking the potatoes up right in the same pan. Oh, it's already getting warm, but here it is. Breakfast scramble is done. We've got the shredded potatoes, we got egg, ham, bacon, sausage, cheddar cheese, and I'm going to add a little maple syrup to it too, just because I like things sweet. So didn't shoot a lot of video of making the breakfast. I actually got a work phone call while I was trying to make breakfast this morning, but that happens when you're self-employed. But anyway, alright, we're going to sit back here, we're going to watch a little YouTube again, and we're going to have some breakfast. So we'll talk to you in a bit. So my last camping adventure, only 2 weeks ago, it was like winter. Temperatures were below freezing, snow was falling. Heck, I woke up and had almost an inch of snow on top of my van. Fresh snow. This trip, 2 weeks later, and it feels like summer. It's like 85 degrees out here now. Unbelievable. Welcome to New England. Anyway, just going for a little walk. Obviously, I'm not going to push myself too hard, it's just too hot, but we're going to head back down to the entrance and take a look around over there. A little pond and that down that way, so I want to check that area out. So otherwise, I'm not doing much today, it's just too hot. See if I feel like, well, we'll probably tackle Mount Misery a little bit later today too. We're almost up to a mile here, and I still haven't gotten back to the entrance yet, so it's a pretty good haul to get back there. We're getting close now. We've already passed the camp office now, and well, the state forest office. Busy little road here, a lot of traffic coming up and down, and I noticed. So it's a popular place anyway. Not a lot of people from out of state that I've seen yet. Not too bad though. So far it's a nice little park. A lot of places to explore. Looks like it's going to be a paradise for people with off-road type vehicles. Yep, okay, I've officially gone a mile. I can see the main road though, I see the cars going by, so we're almost back there. You can check out that little pond area, pond or lake or whatever it is. So I have no idea who Doug is, but Doug has a place. Doug's Place picnic area. There's like a nice little lake. Big fireplace over here too. Nice big fireplace. That must be fun to set up when you have a group out here. Not that I ever do group outings really. I'm still a solo traveler. This wind, hopefully you're hearing me okay. It is a bit on the breezy side. Yeah, that's a nice little outdoor fireplace here, or a nice big outdoor fireplace I should say. Cooking grate's long gone. Then you got the lake over here. Oh, this is a nice place. If I feel ambitious, I should walk down here at night, take some pictures. This area is loaded with peepers. Oh, that breeze feels good. Probably not good for the microphone, but it sure does feel good. I don't know if you're hearing me or if I'm going to end up narrating something here. It's a good place to come back around sunset and do some photography too. Little information signs here. Small mammals. Fishing birds. And amphibians. Nice little lake though. No boat launch that I can see. Doesn't mean there isn't one someplace, but it's certainly not here off this road. Oh, that sun's too hot. I'm heading back to the shade. I am not ready for this yet at all. Definitely ready for spring type weather, not summer weather right now, but I was thinking I've had my fill of snow for the year, but this isn't what I wanted. Well, it looks like we found our boat launch area. It's actually on the other side of the street. That's the Beachdale boat launch, it's called. Yeah. So if I did want to bring my kayak down here, I could launch it here. And then just go under the bridge. Okay. Good for future reference. I don't have my kayak with me on this trip, but definitely good for future reference anyway. Nice little dock you can go out to and do some fishing. Let's head up there next. See what that looks like. Nobody here right now. Everybody's where the shade is, I think. Plus it's also Thursday, everybody's at work and school and things like that too, so. Yeah. Nice little area, lots of birds and stuff. And wishing I did bring my kayak now. It'd be kind of fun, but oh well. We'll be back, I'm sure. This won't be my only visit to the state park. I see you, little squirrel. You going? Well, I guess I better be careful with my fire today. When I do finally have a fire tonight. Conditions aren't really good for a fire. Alright, time to start heading back towards the campground. We got other places to explore. Oh man, it is way hotter than it's supposed to be in April right now. I'm gonna get into the van here and see what the temperature is here, but I'm guessing it's upper 80s right now. I am not enjoying this at all. I really wanted some spring type weather. Alright, still hasn't really cooled down any. It's like 90 degrees out here now. I'm getting an itch to go out for another hike, so I think I'm going to go try climbing Mount Misery. Only like a 400-foot gain in elevation, so it shouldn't take me too long. This is actually the spot there, if anybody's seen Dee and Lee in their RV. This is the spot where they got dive bombed by birds, so let's go see if we can find that too. decent little view up here. Nothing overly spectacular. Most of the view is overgrown, but Dee and Lee, if you guys are listening or watching this, sorry I did not see any dive bombing birds either. Spot down here on the other side of the hill there's a road down here. So we'll check that out, and then we're going to turn around and head back. Did find the marker there for the measurement of the hill. Wasn't as nearly as impressive as I thought. It wasn't even at the peak of the hill, but actually a little bit higher. Oh well. Let's go check out this road. From what I can see on the map, it's called Fire Tower Road, so there must have used to have been a fire tower up here at one point in time. Sadly, I don't see one now. That would have been a neat find, but well, working my way down the hill here. A little steep at spots. Here I am on the road. I don't know if you can read it on the camera there, but it is called Fire Tower Road. But I don't see even remains of a fire tower, so curious. I wonder what the story is why it's called Fire Tower Road. Usually, at least if there was a fire tower here at one point in time, you at least find ground anchors and things like that where the fire tower was, but I'm not seeing any of that. I just see this loop here, and looks like they've done some forest clearing over here too. Definitely cleared that site out, clear cut there for some reason, but I don't see anything that would indicate there ever was a fire tower here. So, to do some research, see if I can get some answers on that one. Sun's too hot here. I'm going back into the woods. And work my way back now. Alright. So the map actually shows this area being part of an old road system. Not just a trail. So maybe the road used to continue up here. They stopped it where they did to just create a trail system. It's later on, but this may have been the road up to the fire tower here, so maybe where the survey marker is, that's the word I was looking for, survey marker. Maybe that's where the actual fire tower was at one point in time. Let's see. The trail actually goes that way, but the road goes this way, so I'm going to stay on the road instead. Let's see what this takes me instead here. Not much left of the road anymore, huh? Seems to be a tree across it. People created a bypass around it over here, though. So we'll go this way. See if we can find the remains of the old fire tower. Into the map. I'll stay on here and see where it goes. It's easier than dealing with all the rocks anyway. Yeah. The road just merged back onto the trail over here, so I still don't see any sign of the old fire tower here. They either did a really good job removing the remains, it's lost in deep into the forest over there somewhere, or it was never here to begin with. One of those three options. I'm not sure which one it is though. Oh, sure is hot today though. Oh. Back up at the peak of the hill here. Okay, we found a bit of remains of the fire tower finally. It's not much, but It's an indication it was here. So this is where it was then, right here. There's also a metal hook on the side of the rock over there. See it right near the cliff face. May have been a guy wire for the tower. Here. So I bet if I look around I'll find a few more remains here and there from it. So this is probably where it was. Whew, I am overheated and wiped out right now, so I think this is where we're going to end this video here. We're going to rest for a bit here, so sorry this wasn't as an exciting video as I was hoping, because I was hoping to be a lot cooler out here. I wasn't expecting this heat, but anyway, thanks for watching despite that, and remember, slow down and enjoy life, and we'll talk to you guys later. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button down there too.